7 points from 4 games. Sunderland's return to the Premier League has yielded a very decent early points total and has certainly given them that confidence to kick on further. And here at the Stadium of Light, it's 2 wins from 2 in the league, and the Black Cats aim to make it a hat-trick of victories here today as they take on an Aston Villa side yet to find the back of the net in the Premier League this season. Well, 2 changes from last week's 0-0 draw at Crystal Palace. Habib Diarra picked up a muscle injury in training and is out, replaced by 18-year-old Chris Rigg, who gets his first Premier League start of the season. And Simon Adingra drops to the bench. He's replaced by Enzo Lefebvre, who was on target from the penalty spot, of course, in Sunderland's last home win over Brentford. Sunday afternoon football up here on Wearside. Over 7 years since these two last met. That was in the Championship. The last Premier League meeting was back in January of 2016. A 3-1 win here for Sunderland. And Sunderland looking to move up to a total of 10 points with victory today. Tolby picking up from Rigg. Tolby's ball in, met by Isidore. Couldn't glance at goalwards to get it on target. First real threat on the Villa goal from Sunderland. Isidore got a kind bounce, has a crack at goal, which takes a little nick off Mings. Didn't cause Emi Martinez too much concern. Mukiele picked up here by Lefebvre. Away by Mings. Quickly won back by Sunderland, appreciated by the fans. Here's Siddiqui. Now, opportunity, maybe beckons. Chance here, Isidore, good block. Isidore just trying to get in down that little channel inside the 18-yard box. Alderete sending it long, Isidore. Nick from him. Will be a Sunderland throw. Mukiele goes long. Martinez retreats and goes back to his goal line to pluck it from under the crossbar. Comfortable take, really. Hume. Well, Cash, I should be saying. Well congested inside the 18-yard box. Very congested as it swung deep off the head of Alderete. Sent back in. Guessan, great save. And again, Robin Roofs. Brilliant. The flag had been raised anyway, but Robin Roofs always does his job. He's at it again. And the Sunderland fans certainly appreciate it. This was the moment. Flag raised against Watkins, but the initial save off the chest of Robin Roofs was enough. Guessan on the spin, and Robin Roofs right behind it, and the follow-up as well, irrespective of the flag. Alderete using Hume again. Well, once more, the referee has seen a challenge after the ball has been released. No, Cash was caught after his foul on Reinildo, and it has been looked at by VAR, and there's a red card in the hand of referee Sam Barrett, and Reinildo is in trouble here. It was his boot into the groin of Matty Cash that sees Sunderland reduced to 10 men. Well, a half of very few goal-scoring opportunities, but a half of one major incident, and that came 11 minutes before the break. Reinildo sent off for retaliation after a challenge that was a foul from Matty Cash on Reinildo, but the Sunderland man punished with the red card. The scoreline at half-time, Sunderland 0, Aston Villa 0. Roos with the delivery up to Ballard, have gone forward. Isidore will chase everything, of course, and Ings puts it into touch. So ready to launch again. Nordi Mukiele. Can something come of this? Breaks here for Xhaka, plays it out to Mukiele again. Mukiele's delivery into the penalty area. Martinez got something on it. Cash away, not clear yet. Alderete off the crossbar. Alderete powering a header, and it thumped the crossbar. The closest we've come today, and it's the Sunderland centre-back, Alderete, who thumped this header off the bar. He got some power on it as well. Beat the goalkeeper all right. And Villa are saved by the crossbar. Sunderland standing firm. In fact, Sunderland looking more threatening in this second half than they did in the first. And the roars from the crowd tell you everything, that Sunderland are winning the challenges. Xhaka, wrong pass really, still with Sunderland and Tolby. Sadiki doing really well and winning the corner, I would think. In comes the corner, the header down and then over the crossbar from Isidore. After the header back across goal. It was a difficult one, wasn't it, to hook over his shoulder. Trying to work an opening, and that thunderous challenge from Trey Hume. Rodgers. Every angle giving you a different viewpoint. Here's Cash. Cash fires one in. It had to be him. Ball won brilliantly. Here's Xhaka. Xhaka gets a shot on goal, on target, but a straightforward save for the Aston Villa goalkeeper. Ball was brilliantly won by Ballard, made it his. And Granit Xhaka on target, but it was tame really. Lafay for Sadiki. Tolby taking his man on. Delivering into the box, half-hearted handball appeals as Isidore sees his shot blocked as he was spinning and on the turn inside the penalty area. Here's Enzo Lafay. Xhaka, and Xhaka presented it brilliantly to Isidore, and you know what he does, he finishes. Wilson Isidore again for Sunderland at the Stadium of Light. What a response from the 10 men. This place is alive. Tolby's shot there, ballooning up into the air, but look at that from Granit Xhaka. And on the end of it, Wilson Isidore. That's a perfect placed header into the path of the Sunderland striker. And Wilson Isidore gobbles up those opportunities. Sunderland 1, Villa 1. Well, full time at the Stadium of Light, and that is a very good result for Sunderland in the circumstances. Wilson Isidore with the equaliser on 74 minutes after Cash had registered Villa's first goal of the season in the Premier League, and it was Cash who was very much involved in the incident that saw Sunderland reduced to 10 men 11 minutes before the break. Reinildo sent off for retaliation after Cash had fouled the Mozambique international, but Sunderland gave their all and more, and they fully deserved that point, and it's a very good point indeed. 10 men against 11 for 55 minutes of the game, and Regis Lebris saw his side battle to the bitter end, and they certainly were rewarded. A finely taken goal by Wilson Isidore, set up by Granit Xhaka, and Sunderland now have won 2, drawn 2 and lost just 1 of their 5 Premier League games since their return to the top flight. That is not bad at all, particularly today, given what took place 11 minutes before half-time. It's finished here at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland 1, Aston Villa 1.